At the beginning of the school year, I was excited to be back living on campus, especially since I would finally have my own kitchen to cook for myself. As my roommates and I started to make food, we noticed that one thing was missing. There was nowhere for us to place compostable food items such as fruit and vegetable scraps that we didn't use in cooking. Considering that there are hundreds of students that live in residential halls on this campus, that can add up to a lot of unnecessary waste. The University of Rhode Island should implement a composting system in the dorm buildings with kitchens because it saves resources and it improves the soil, which in turn reduces our impact on planet Earth. The University of Rhode Island should include a composting program within the dorm buildings because it can help save resources. When people throw away trash, there is energy that is wasted by collecting garbage and placing it in landfills, and people should turn to composting. If people turn to composting, this would be rectified. At the landfills, said food waste rots and turns into methane, a terrible gas that's bad for the environment and the climate. Compost that is kept out of the landfill can avoid being incinerated and therefore avoid producing this gas. Eliminating methane can help reduce your carbon footprint as a person and even as a community if almost everyone participates. It would be beneficial for the university to allow composting in dorms so that they could save energy, because less trash and composting would reduce methane gas. People may think that composting is a waste of time, but every small step counts. One less bag of trash in the landfill can produce much less methane. Every little bit counts, especially in a small community. Instead of going to landfills, this food waste can go back to the land that it came from. Composting within the dorms is also great for the university because it helps enrich the soil and aids in great plant growth. This system enriches the soil because it retains moisture and replaces the use of chemical fertilizers. When food waste begins decomposing, nutrients get added to the soil. It can help create fertile ground for plants to grow and creates a pleasant environment for the plants without the harsh chemical fertilizers. This is especially great if one is trying to grow a garden or grow new plants in general. It would be beneficial for the university to compost because they have plenty of plants that need good soil to grow. This would be a better solution of using soil with natural nutrients as opposed to soil with chemical nutrients. Food waste that would normally be sent to a landfill can now become a part of the earth that can be used to create more food and nutrients to create a friendlier environment for people to live in. Composting should be included in dorms at this university because it's a simple solution that can make the campus as environmentally friendly as they claim to be. It would cut down on waste, which would then cut down on energy carrying the waste. The food waste can then be used to create nutrient-rich soil for the university to use as they please. A step in the right direction would be to inform the students what can be counted as compost, such as raw food scraps from fruits and vegetables, and implement a place where students can drop off their own compost in the dorms that the university can take and start their own large compost pile within the woods. This is a practice that can really affect our community's environment and our general environment as a whole. It is important that we save the earth as much as we can while it still exists. It can provide students with a simple way to take care of the environment and produce less trash. One man's trash is Earth's greatest treasure. Thank you.